Where I am now, better than before. Through those open doors, where I am now, where I am now, I'm in a special place, a telephone place, where I am now. It's now time for the most talked about radio show in the whole wide world. That's FYI Radio Show with your host, Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton. I'm Ed Everett, the co-host. The music that you hear in the background is none other than Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton, where I am now. And if you'd like to see us in WMBA 88.9 FM studio or WGPL 1350 studio, all you have to do is go to Edward Everett's Facebook page, Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton's Facebook page, and guess what? You can see us live right here in the studio. And if you want to hear us all over the world, all you have to do is go to www.christianbroadcastingcompany.com or 1350 AM or 1400 AM. Click and listen live. And now I want to introduce to some and present to others the host of the most talked about radio show in the whole wide world, Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton, and a pleasant good morning to you.
Good morning. Mr. E, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Would you, could you, will you be my neighbor?
Let's welcome our neighbors, our WGPL 1350 AM listeners.
WMBA 88.9 FM, Peace 95.3 FM, and WPCE 1400 AM. Good morning.
Facebook Live is on and popping. Let's also welcome Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, and Instagram. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. We'll shout you out later on in the show.
Like, share, comment, and subscribe.
Like, share, comment, subscribe. Go to our newest channel at FYI Radio Show host Yolanda Hinton at YouTube. You can also go to Crystal Records 1, CRISTO Records 1. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. We promise on Fun Friday, we'll shout you out.
That's right. We'll shout you out. Promise?
Promise, promise, promises. I tell you what, Mr. E, is Fun Friday. And I woke up, it was raining cats and dogs.
Yeah, it was pouring down real hard.
Absolutely pouring down, but I tell you what, I hope Debbie is going by her, merry way. We're expecting things to really clear up on tomorrow. We're expecting throughout the week in the 80s. I love it. Lower 70s. I love it. But make sure you take your umbrella just in case you got a few little showers that she wants to leave on the Hampton Roads area.
Debbie, go back to being at the Hostess Cupcake Center.
I know it. So listen, this is Fun Friday, our Friday segment, What's in Your Closet? And I tell you what, we're going to be talking about a few things. We're going to talk about Save the Date. We're going to talk about Register to Vote. And we're going to serve a little bit of that tea.
That's right. Don't forget that you can join us on all social media platforms.
Absolutely. You can see us on all social media platforms. We should be there at LinkedIn, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, and who else? Facebook Live. I'm here now, Mr. E. I don't know if you are there, maybe you can reboot or do something and you may see us. But anyway, you all check us out. We are there.
That's
Listen, right. Save the Date. Crystal Community Development Corporation's anti-bullying rally Our Community Against Bullying, a call to action now. It takes place October the 12th in Virginia Beach, Virginia, at Virginia Beach Central Library at 11 a.m. Listen, we want you all to put that date down, but also we want you all to inquire about the information that we have and how you can register. You can actually go to the website www.bulvicacademy.com. That's BULVIC. And we would love for you all to just send a note and say, yes, I'm interested in the anti-bullying rally. I want to bring my children. I want to bring my school. I want to bring my teachers. And we'll send you a note with the registration link. And you can register to be a part of this marvelous anti-bullying initiative. Listen, this is not our first time at the Rodeo Crystal Community Development Corporation post-pandemic. This is our third year with the anti-bullying rally, and it is really fabulous. We're going to be putting some things up on social media so you all can have see some of the highlights from the years before. And we want you to make sure you keep this date in mind. October the 12th, 2024, Our Community Against Bullying, a call to action now.
That's right.
Now, this is the thing. Bullying is a problem. And we're going to give you some statistics today on, what is going on in bullying 2024. Mr. E, bullying is a problem. It's not just child's play, and we don't want people to treat it like it is something that you can just, live with and not try to do something about.
That's right. Bullying is not just child play. It's not just he likes you kind of thing. Puppy dog, puppy love. He likes you. He picking on you because he like you. This is real live McCoy. This is for real in the seniors just as well as adults. And children.
Right. Absolutely. It happens everywhere. Bullying is everywhere. It's in the schools, definitely. You can find it in the church. You can find it on the road. You can find it wherever people are. You're going to find a bully.
That's right.
You're going to find a bully. You're going to find victims. And you're going to find what we call the bystander. We're going to be talking about that on October the 12th. The bystander, that person that either eggs it on or that person that just don't know what to do about it. I remember, Mr. E, an incident we had a few years ago, and people stood around in awe. They didn't know what to do. They some people just freeze at certain things. You may say, well, if it was me, I'd defend those that are being bullied. Sometimes people don't know what to do. And then sometimes people get pleasure out of seeing people hurt and mishandled and tortured and torment. You see it in school a lot on the bus. You got kids that's sitting there, yeah, get them, yeah, get. You have a person that's a victim and they just sitting there. We're going to talk about some of the people that are targeted as victims, but they're just sitting there sometimes and they just like looking lost because you got people that are just out for them, people that may know them, people that may not know them, and they are just sitting there, just doing a number on these victims. We'll talk about the victims. We'll talk about the bystander, and we're definitely going to talk about the bully, because we feel Crystal Community Development Corporation is that you got to help every single one of these people. You don't, we just don't want to, target the bully and say you're wrong. We want to have skills and help for the bully. We want the bystander to understand he has power or she has power to change the situation as well. And the victim, you have power to be able to lift your voice and get with others, tell your teachers, your mother, family, and friends that, hey, I am being targeted, I'm a victim, and I need your help. Our Community Against Bullying, not just one person, not just me, not just one organization, but Our Community Against Bullying, a call to action right now. Mr. E, some of the statistics.
That's right, Ms. Hinton. When you decided, when you look at it, it's not just one individual. Mm-hmm. It's all individual. One of every 5 students report being bullied. That's 20.2% of people that report being bullied somewhere down the line. A higher percentage of males than of female students report being physically bullied. Wherever we're physically bullied, whereas a high percent of females than male students report being subject of rumors,
Oh, wow.
and being excluded from activity on purpose.
Yes.
So a bully is not just physical. It's talk you behind your back and don't let you be a part of this and that. 41% of students who report being bullied at school indicated that they think the bully would happen again. Once you report it, they really feel that that's the cut above the iceberg. It's gonna happen again and again, and it does because nobody does anything about it.
Bullies think that victims are easy targets. They're weak, and a lot of times they are bullied to the fact that they suffer in silence. They will not tell. They're threatened, and they just don't know what to do. And the bully has that over the victim, that the victim will keep quiet and never say anything. And so, you may be in school with a bully, and you may end up going to another school and then another school, and there he is. There's that same bully, and then he sees you and he says, I remember in elementary school I used to really tear you up. I'm going to do it again because I know goodness well if you didn't tell it then, you're not going to tell it now.
So remember that save that date, October the 12th, at the Virginia Beach Central Library at 11 a.m. Our community against bullying. A call to action now. Remember to save that date. If you want to know more about bullying, we're going to tell you, we're going to take you to that place where you're going to have great information and that you're going to know how to identify what a bully is and what a bully does.
You're going to also be able to lift your voice and speak out, give your stories and give us, solutions. We're there to find solutions to this problem and to, share solutions that we have. We want to make sure everybody, has that chance to express themselves. We're going to do a face off, we're going to do a skit wherein the bully faces the victim faces the bully, where you can see it in real time, some of the things that take place in this scenario. Bullying is, like I said, everywhere.
That's right.
And people that are targeted usually are those that are the weak. And when you're talking about children, you talk about children that stand out. Some of them are geeks, they call them. Some of them are handicapped. Some of them are different. They look different. Some of them are smart. You can be smart and they'll target you. You can be dumb. They'll target you. You can dress well. They'll target you. They'll take the time to point out anything that they feel is a weakness.
That's right.
Quiet victims, kids that are having trouble at home, kids that are anxious and full of anxiety and have physical problems. They will target that child.
I'll say good morning to Miss Sheila Robbins. Thank you so much for tuning in to the most talked about radio show. They said 41% of students who report being bullied at school indicate that they think it would happen again. Of those students who report being bullied, 13% were made fun of, called names, or insulted. 13% were subject of rumors. 5% was pushed, shoved, tripped, and spit on. 5% was excluded from activities on purpose. A slight high portion of females than of male students report being bullied at school. Bully students report that bullies occur in the following places: the hallways, the stairways, at school, inside the classroom, in the cafeteria, outside the school, outside on the school ground, online, by texting, in the bathroom, in the locker room, and on the school bus. That's where you can find where bullying may take place.
Absolutely. Don't you know bullies, like we said, are everywhere. You have kids that bully kids, kids that bully adults. adults that bully kids. You have, people in all kind of situations. You have this thing called road rage, and you have this thing called cyberbullying, where a person will take and they will target you, and then they'll bring everybody that they can to come against you. They'll put out false information. They'll just make your life a living hell. And it is definitely affecting us. Now, it was a question, Mr. E, just recently asking if, rallies and information about bullying and things like that, is it making a difference? And it's making a difference, but it's not making a difference wherein we can eradicate it. And that's why Crystal Community Development Corporation wants to get with the community to see if we can stomp this thing out, because it's a problem that causes, it's just the effects are overwhelming. Students who experience bullying are at increased risk for depression, anxiety, sleep difficulties, lower academic achievement, and dropping out of school. Students who are both targets of bullying and enraged in bullying behavior are at a greater risk of both mental health and behavior problems than students who only bully or are only bullied. Bullied students indicate that bullying has a negative effect on how they feel about themselves, their relationship with friends and family, their schoolwork, and physical health. Tweens who were cyberbullied shared that it negatively impacted their feelings about themselves, their friendships, their physical health, their schoolwork. It is just a crime. And it also talks about cyberbullying among ages 12 to 18 who reported being bullied at school. They were bullied online or by text. These kids have access to all these devices and things like that. But with those devices come a lot of bullying, stalking, threats, and you're wide open to predators and things like that, Mr. E. And so, we really, really got to get a handle on this thing because the effect of it is overwhelming.
So that's why we're coming to you early. We're coming to you early so you can start writing this on your calendar so you can save the date, October the 12th at the Virginia Beach Central Library. Our community, a call to action now. Our community against bullying, a rally, anti-bullying rally at the Virginia Beach Central Library at 11 a.m. There's going to be a whole lot of in and everything that you want to know about bullying. So when you go back to your local church, it says the reason of being bullied report most often by students include physical appearance, race and ethics, gender, disability, religion, sexually orientation. They don't play when it comes to picking on folk. You can have mental illness. You can be dysfunction. You can have the best of everything. When those folks who are envy or jealous, those that wants to start a war with you, start problems with you, listen. So students and parents, tell your students to come on out to the Virginia Beach Library, Central Library in the city of Virginia Beach, October the 12th, and learn more information. You're going to be surprised of what you will know about a bully. Some of you may be a bully, may come from a bully. You'll find that bully can start right in your own home. You'll find information. Folks that are the experts of being bullies will be there. You're going to find folks who have been bullied that's going to tell you their life story so now that you can go back and be on the lookout. Well, to tell the truth, it can be in your own house.
Absolutely. That's right. So, some people call it sibling rivalry, but it could be wherein one child in the household is just taking advantage of the other child, and the mother may not have time, or the father may not have time, or grandma don't have time, and she may say, "Look, just go sit down. Look, you just deal with it. Oh, this is normal. Oh, it's just child's play," and they don't understand the devastating effect of of bullying, even within the household.
That's right. When you talk about the household, mama could be getting her, having a boyfriend or got her life together, trying to get her life together, dating, and with a fiance. The children could be upset because they feel that mama is being taken away from them, and the union that mama and child may have. So now the child is upset. Now he's going to take it out on somebody else, and you may not never know that your child's a bully, but you'll find out sooner or later because somebody gonna put it call the principal on them, or they gonna jump him and get it, and he gonna go home and tell his parent, "Hey, look, I'm a bully."
I tell you what, good morning, Miss Crystal Hinton. How are you doing, sweetheart? Sheila Green, good day to you, and Sheila Robbins again. Thank you all so much for joining us. We're talking about Save the Date, Crystal Community Development Corporation, our community against bullying, a call to action now, anti-bullying rally. It's going to be at Virginia Beach Central Library this year, and we're going to have folk there to talk about what it takes to kind of reform things or eradicate the bullying and help the bystander and help those that are victims of bullying. You have power, and we're going to let you know that you have power, whether you're a bully, whether you're a bystander or a victim, to overcome. It's October the 12th, 2024. It is at 11 o'clock a.m. at Virginia Beach Central Library, the theater, and we are going to have a great time. Those that want to participate, go to www.bulvic.academy.com, BULVIC. If you want to volunteer and help us out, help our team out, if you want to be a sponsor, you can go to the website and go where you can give us your information. Let us know that you are interested in the anti-bullying rally, that you have children that need to be there, or students that need to be there, or teachers, or professionals, or leaders. We want our community to participate in this anti-bullying rally, and we would love the media to cover our rallies. We would just like for you all to come and lend a helping hand, to give solutions, and just be a part of something that's going to help the community.
And that's what it's all about, being a helping hand to the community. Good morning, Miss Sister Mary Lee. Thank you so much for tuning in to the most talked about radio show in the whole wide world. Remember that bullying is not just child's play.
Right.
We think it's back in the days of old is they're just playing a game. That's how children play. No, children don't play like that. You got to be on your P's and Q's and watch everything in this day and time, because some of them cannot take it. Some folks cannot take being picked on, can't be picked out, and especially when they got somebody in the bystander, as a bystander, egging somebody else on. Back in the days of old, we used to say, you can't knock this stick off my shoulder, then you gotta fight, and rumors get around very, very fast. Listen, it can be a fight over at BTW, but you can rest assured by the time it happens at BT, all schools in the 757 done got whiffed of it, that there was a fight because somebody else is bullying. The gangs out there, everybody is on the verge of wanting to bully somebody.
Well, I tell you what, we see the effects of it, and we want to get rid of this problem. We want you all to help Crystal Community Development Corporation. Please visit the website www.bulvicacademy.com, BULVIC. You'll see some information there in our blog about bullying. You'll also see where you can put in information if you're interested in being a part of the team or volunteer. You also see the books from Yolanda Hinton, Bullying is Right Underneath Your Nose, and The Diary of a Former Bully. Like I said, a bully can be reformed, and there's also answers for the bystander, and there's the answer for the victim, of course. Also, look for the curriculum and the program that's coming real soon. That's going to be on the website. You can also see the game, a new game that I developed called Bulvic, Bulvic. You can download those books. I mean, you can download the books. You can download the games. The games will lead you to Google Play, where you can have for your uh, Android, and for your iPad and iPhone, you can go to apple.com. You can buy the game Bulvic, Bulvic. The books are in hard copy. You can download. You can also get it in Spanish. You can get it in English, and you can get Audible books on that website as well. But don't forget the information that's up there. Just giving you, statistics and some of the things that go on in this world of bullying, which it has gotten. It's a worldwide thing. It is not something that is just in a corner.
That's right.
And so we want you all to be a part of that. There's a link where you can send your information and let us know, hey, send me your link so I can register. We will also update the rally information for you. But we would like to hear from you first. Get your email and find out who is interested in volunteering and being part of this program.
And all you have to do is go to www.bulvicacademy.com. That's www.bulvicacademy.com. BulvicAcademy.com. Leave all your information right there, and we'll get right back with you, because this is not, again, I cannot say any no more. This is not just child's play. So remember, Crystal Community Development Corporation Anti-Bullying Rally, our community against bullying, a call to action now. Write it down on your calendar, October the 12th. That's right. Write it down now. Write it on your wall. Sketch it in the palm of your hand so you can transfer it onto your calendar. Add it to your phone, a calendar. Our Community Against Bullying, October the 12th at the Virginia Beach Central Library in Virginia Beach, Virginia. And you're going to hear more about anti-bullying, a call to action now. What is a bullying? We're going to tell you more and more about it.
Okay, also, we're on the Move FYI radio show. We want to really, really, really encourage you all not to just be a part of what we're doing as far as the anti-bullying movement, but we want to push the boat here, FYI radio show. We want to encourage you all to register, those that have not registered as of yet. Those that have not gotten in the game of politics, look, you may be 18, you may be 28, 38, 48, 58, and you're new to politics. We would love for you to start going out and registering to vote. Mr. E, the other day you said how easy it is with technology.
It's very easy for you to register to vote. If you got the proper information, all you have to do is go to www.election.gov. And when you go to that, you'll find information on what you need to do to register to vote. You got to remember that you got to have a valid ID. You can be 17 years old and you can still register to vote. Not 16, but 17. You cannot be a convict felon. You cannot have a record, even though that a convict felony is running for president, but you cannot be a convict felon and try to register to vote. Listen, make it your business. Make it your business. If you never participate, get that idea out of your head about you. Your vote don't count. Yes, your vote do count. Not only can you go down online and do it, but you can go downtown to your local registered office down where you pay your water bill, your light bill, water bill. You go downtown Norfolk where you get your decals, Virginia Beach, City of Chesapeake, and City of Portsmouth. Wherever you get your license for your DMV license or your license for permit, license for this, or you can go right downtown to in your local city and register to vote. And not only that, we will have some online registration. We're gonna have some information here that if you need an application to register, I'm gonna have them here at with FYI Radio Show.
Absolutely. We want you all to get involved. We want you to care about your community, your world. We want you to care about your family and get out there and do what you're supposed to do as a citizen. I tell you what, we want you to come over here for a little while because guess what? We're going to serve some tea and talk about bullying. We got one bully that we're going to talk about a little bit over here, but you got to come and join us on any social media platform. There's YouTube, Instagram, Facebook Live, Twitter, right here, right here on all social media platforms. So look, have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Be blessed and join us, or you can meet us here on Monday for Sports Talk.
That's right.
Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend.
I want to say good morning to our good friend, Mr. Chef Dennis. Thank you so much for tuning in. For the past 30 minutes, you've been listening to the most talked about radio show in the whole wide world. That's FYI Radio Show with your host, Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton. I'm Ed Everette, the co-host. If you'd like to be a special guest, intern, or sponsor, all you have to do is give us a call at 757-714-7861, or you can email us at FYIRadiosHowLive@gmail.com. If you'd like to be a part of our audience, just send us your information, and we'll be more than happy to send information back to you to let you know what day, what time that we're going to have you in our audience. Don't forget to join us Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9:30 to 10 on WGPL 1350, WMVA 88.9 Peace, 95.3 WPCE 1400 AM, and have a wonderful weekend.
Oh man, we're excited. Crystal Community Development Corporation is excited to do it again and again and again and again until people really realize this is a problem that can be solved and should be solved. So don't forget to visit Bulvic Academy, BULVIC Academy.com. And don't forget our other sponsors as well, www.beardgods, BEARDGODZ.com. Check out sponsors, check out Bulvic, where there's information about what's going to be going on and some of the things that you can get involved with your family, your community, your school, and as a professional and a leader. We're looking forward to partnering with you.
I want to say good morning also to Mr. Brandon Clark, Miss Sheila Green, Miss Sheila Robbins, and host of others, Crystal Hinton, Chef Dennis, Mary Lee. We want to say good morning to you and thank you so very, very much for tuning in to the most talked about radio show in the whole wide world.
Hey, Booby, Booby, Booby. Tell your mother I said hello. Haven't seen her for ages. Tell her I said hello, love to her. And all you all, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for your support. Crystal, thank you. Look, Crystal's gearing herself up to get back into the groove as an educator. And we just pray for all those that are going back real soon. Oh, my goodness, the teachers in Norfolk, Virginia. I know you all are, hoping that it's just a dream. But I tell you what, you all are ready. I know you've had a wonderful summer. And the kids are gearing up in Norfolk, Virginia to get back. We're going to be talking about school safety on our upcoming shows. We're going to continue to talk about bullying and some of the things that we need to do about that. Also, Mr. E, we're going to be talking about what's under the hat, what's in your closet, men and women issues. We're going to talk about immigration, politics. Yeah. Listen, we're going to be pushing the vote, and this election is going to be pure fire. We definitely going to cover that. It's so much going on, and we really, 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 really need you all to make sure you stay aware of what's going on. FYI, for your information, we're here to give you as much information as you can. You know, the topics and things that we cover or information we give, you can Google that and get the information, and we give credit to all those that have all the information up there that we can glean off of and we can report on. And so we have to give those people their props for when we research that information is there.
two things we want you to be aware of: bullying and voting and bullying. Because voting is right around the corner. So we want to make sure that you know how to go to the polls. We're going to have a sample ballot up here real soon. I'm just waiting for them to come out so that we can give you information who's on the ballots, so you'll know what levels to pull, how to go by doing it. We're just waiting for them to go through the process now so we can get a sample ballot of what's going on when it comes time to vote. Don't forget that you can register to vote online. You can vote early. You can also go down and get into the lines and get into the arena atmosphere and sit around folks and talk about candidates, and so you can make decisions. Make sure you pull the right level when you go down there. So we will bring you more about that, and we're going to be talking to you about this great event that we want you to mark down on your calendar, October the 12th at the Virginia Beach Central Library at 11 a.m. We are presenting Crystal Community Development presents Our Community Against Bullying, a call to action now, an anti-bullying rally, and you don't want to miss it. Don't want to miss it. So write it down on your calendar and save the date.
Absolutely. Now, I forgot when we was talking about upcoming shows to mention Sports Talk. We got the special guest, Mr.
That's right.
E.
That's right.
Who is that
Mr.
on
Brian
Monday?
Fuller will be our special guest on Monday. He's a San Francisco 49er fan, and he's been observing the Dallas Cowboys. I mean, he's right there in Oklahoma, and he can tell us what needs to be done in the Cowboys background. So we're going to have not only Mr. Brian Fuller, who's a 49er fan, we're going to have Mr. Dion Brody, who is a Cowboy commentator, that's going to be here on our show with us to bring you the update of what's going on in the locker room of the Dallas Cowboys.
Wow, it's so exciting. We're talking about the NFL coming. It's already in action, with the preseason and the training and stuff like that. So make sure you get your team, all the stuff you need to rah for your team. And let's have a wonderful time. We covered the NBA. We covered the NCAA. We covered the Olympics. And the Olympics is still going on.
Right,
and it is absolutely fire. I want to give props to USA team, basketball team. Who, it was close. I tell you what, I was a little nervous that they wouldn't make it all the way on this last game, but I tell you what, they came through. It was fabulous, and so we're going to continue to highlight some of the little things that's going to be going on the weekend. But when we come back on Monday, we have our special guest. We're going to talk about the NFL and what's going on with that. It's going to be fabulous, and we want you all to make sure you all continue to participate. So listen, we talked about bullying. We talked about registering to vote. We talked about upcoming shows. Don't forget Yolanda Hinton's music. Make It All Right. Wherever music is sold, you can download it. Don't forget Bulvic Academy. You can get the books. You can get the game. You can get information on bullying. And you can just find out more about Crystal Community Development Corporation. But also, we serve a little tea sometimes. Listen, we need to serve some tea. It's so much going on, especially in the political realm. Mr. E, on yesterday, we saw, I call it a meltdown. I don't know what nobody else call it. But the former president of the United States, they say, going into the abyss somewhat. This is what folks are saying out there, and those are reporting, said that he was at Mar-a-Lago, and he had a press conference that was full of lies. He was telling lies and selling flies, they say. I don't, Mr. E, they did fact checks and all kind of things, and found out he won't telling the truth about a whole lot of this stuff.
Well, that goes to show you that everything he comes out of his mouth is not true.
I hope not everything. When you gonna take
Trump
the devil's place to father lies. You can't have everything.
Trump is not the honest Joe you want to see.
That's what they say.
The thing about it is he had one of the biggest meltdown that one could ever. He's intimidated, for one, by the vice president and her team.
That's what they say, allegedly.
He's very intimidated, and he thinks that he knows that he's been defeated. He knows it and
Well,
cannot stand to that and he's given
he
false
shouldn't know that
information.
he's defeated yet. He hasn't been defeated yet.
Well, he knows he's defeated because the handwriting is on the wall.
Uh,
You know, he's wrestling with it. He don't know what to do. That's why he comes up with all kinds of different rumors and different lies and different things just to, because that's what happened to a lot of people when they know that they are wrong. They come up with different lies.
well, I tell you what, they said he told a big lie. I mean, and he was serving some tea, talking about our vice president and her former someone that she dated in the past, and said that he was with the man in the air helicopter and they fell, almost died, and all that stuff. I'm like this. I mean, if you're gonna serve some tea, let's not tell. Let's not. The tea should be real tea. I don't want no fake news.
you
And
know,
so that was, I'm saying, yesterday, and I got a chance to see some of it. I actually turned from some of it because, I'm not going to sit up there and let a whole lot of stuff go in my ears. And I know good as well that there's ain't worth 2 cents. And so on yesterday, he was fact checked, and it was so many lies that was told, it wasn't even funny.
They said Trump holds seamless, pointless press conference filled with false claims.
Mm.
They said former President Donald Trump spent nearly an hour at his Palm Beach, Florida social club on Thursday, ranting to a room full of reporters as he tried to grab the spotlight from a Democratic ticket former Kamala Harris and Minnesota Governor Tim. The ex-president campaign had called the handpick of group journalists to Mar-a-Lago, where he attacked Harris as a racial radical left person during a rumble monologue in which he claims the American is the most dangerous is in the most dangerous position it ever been in, and very close to a world war, without offering evidence to support those assessments. In
Well,
one bit of news, Trump said that he had agreed to database host by Fox News on September the 4th. On September the 4th, ABC, September the 10th, and NBC, September the 25th. Lies he tells.
Well, I tell you what, Trump, have a good time in competing, but don't become the grandfather in lies. You can't sit up there and lie and people not fact check you. So we're going to continue to look at this story. Vice President Kamala Harris and her President B is on the move. And when you're competing, it's an up and down thing, and the numbers can change. People have picked their team, and they rah against this one, and bringing up stuff from the past and digging up dirt and all kind of stuff. But Lord knows the lies. That part of it to me is unnecessary. Also, you got this thing with Taylor Swift and her having to cancel 3 because of this terrorist attack that was going to take place at her tour, her concerts. And I mean, that's a dangerous thing. That's a scary thing too. But Taylor Swift had been kind of vocal about, the elections and things like that. And all of a sudden she finds herself in a crisis wherein she now has to back up. And I'm hoping that some of the tea on the street where her, Beyonce and somebody else, I forgot who it is, are going to get together and do fundraising and just be out there still, regardless of some of these evil enemies. That they will continue to just push forward and push out, people to register and be a part of the vote.
When you talk about Taylor Swift, they said in the news that they found a couple of people who had some stuff that they was trying to do at their homes, and also to destroy the concert. Here's another bit of tea. Rapper Nelly arrested at a casino on charges of, that's my boy. Y'all know the song.
that he said, I feel like busting loose. Ain't that the song?
It's getting hot in here.
Yeah, I
Well,
feel like taking off my clothes. That's Nelly.
Lord.
That's Nelly. That's my boy Nelly. He the one got caught with some drugs at a casino. Now there was another rapper, what's his name? Travis, fighting his bodyguard at the Olympics. So
speaking of Olympics,
y'all.
there was a young man, what's his name, Mr. E, who was running and he had COVID.
Yeah, that was our boy from Richmond, Virginia.
Yes.
That's and he won 3 of the races. He was off the chain, and
but why did they let him run with COVID? I don't understand it. They said after he ran, he was about toe up.
That's right. I don't think that they diagnosed him with COVID. I'm gonna give you his name. When? His name is Noah. Yes. His name is Noah Lyles. Running with COVID, is upset. And he got upset. He tested positive. Noah Lyles, the sprinter double. I believe this will be the end of 2024 Olympics for him.
Yeah.
At 5:00 on Tuesday, Noah woke up with a wicked sore throat and aching body chills. Those are the symptoms I always had right before getting COVID, Lyles said. So I was like, I need to test this one. The test came back positive, throwing Lyles' history pursuit of the Olympic sprinter double into 2 days before Thursday night 200 final.
Well, I just hope he didn't spread it. You running and all that. But yeah, so we're going to continue to talk about that, the Olympics and things like that. I wanted to mention one thing before we go, and I'm going to tell y'all better leave my girl Serena Williams alone. Why y'all talking about Serena? Okay, she got on makeup to make her look lighter. Nothing wrong with that if she wants. She has a makeup line. She has a beauty line. And so she's highlighting this thing. They are putting the comparisons from the past and now. As you grow older, your skin changes and you may brighten up because guess what? She got all the money in the whole wide world to keep her skin looking good. She can go get facials. She can get those bumps and all that stuff. She can clear up patches, black. She can do all that. And I'm saying leave her alone because she is promoting her products. And she got all the money in the world. If she's going to look like a clown, she can look like she right. Social media has gotten hold to it, and why is she looking like a white girl? Well, I don't know, but all I know is she has a makeup line, and she may be wearing a lot of makeup for her photo shoots and things like that, or she must, there must be something that she's doing to change the skin, and so let her do that. Y'all doing everything y'all want to do, wearing whatever you want to wear, and it ain't no problem. So leave Serena alone, okay?
They said Serena Williams was denied access to a Paris hotel eatery.
Why?
They said she was denied. They would not let her go in to that eatery. At that hotel, it was fully booked.
Well, I tell you what, if it was fully booked, it was fully booked, no matter who you are. Sometimes it's who you know, but hey, when it's full, nothing you can do about it. But Mr. E, I tell you what, it's been a wonderful, fun Friday. We want you all to stay blessed, be blessed, have a wonderful weekend. I got to find out something to do for this weekend. My grandson has finished his games for this season, and we went last week. We want to say congratulations, Christian, for your wonderful game and your just being in it to win it and enjoying yourself. And all you all, again, that are going back to school, my daughter, Crystal, we want you to just understand how important what you do is and that we need you all in the school system, to be a light and to care for our children and our community. So we want to say, those that are going back, we're going to be talking about school safety, bus safety, and because there, Mr. E, it's not, in this day and time, I don't care where you go, there could be some dangers.
That's
and
right.
So we want to make sure we uplift our teachers, our children, pray, talk about safety so they can stay safe as they learn.
You know, and
Yes.
like you said, Miss Hinton, there's a lot of people out there that's all they strive to do is do wrong. So we going back to school. You're going back. They going back to school, going back to college. And so you gotta remember, to pray for them. Make sure that they're covered. Make sure if you don't have anything else to do, go out to the schoolhouse. It's one of the jobs that folks may not never think that is a great job, and seniors are doing it. If you got 2 hours up you out of your busy schedule, you don't have nothing else to do. You're tired of sitting in the house, or you need to exercise. Go down to your local school. Go down to your public safety bureau and tell them that you'd like to be a patrol officer and help put children cross the street. You can do your part being a patrol officer, being a crossing guard, by helping putting children across to go to school and to make sure that the surroundings around them is safe.
Absolutely.
If you ever thought about doing something that will help your community, here is an opportunity, and you get paid $18 an hour. And if you just want $26, $36, all you got to do is go down there for 2 hours.
Yes.
And tell them that I can work 2 hours. That's in the morning and in the evening. You can get you some exercise and go out there and be a crossing guard. Absolutely. And help your community.
I want to say good morning to my beautiful cousin, Angela Hayes Crump. She's an educator as well. Thank you for all that you do and for educating our children in our community. You all are such a blessing, I'm telling you, and we thank you so much for your support. We're going to see you back here for Sports Talk, and we're going to enjoy talking about sports and who's doing what. We're going to talk about the NFL and getting that up and popping.
That's right.
And we're going to be sharing much, much more. Mr. E's going to tell you how you can be a special guest sponsor, intern with FYI. And also, we want to say happy birthday to Mr. E. His birthday is on tomorrow. You all want to bless him. Where's your cat? Where's your cash at, Mr. E? If you all want to bless Mr. E, with birthday gifts or just birthday love, or just telling him on social media, just go in our box and wish him a wonderful, happy birthday. Mr. E's been in it and has brought so many wonderful things to the table. He has going on 9 years now with FY Radio Show, and he's been a blessing to the community through his ministry, through all his community efforts. A blessing with partnering with Crystal Community Development Corporation, and just us doing this show has been a blessing to many. So wish him a happy birthday. It's on tomorrow, but you can wish him a happy birthday on the day. And we want to say thank you, Mr. E, for all you do. Thank you, and happy birthday.
And I want to say good morning to Mr. Chris Hinton. I need some more of that beer oil, sir. And I just want to let you go before we go. I want to say good morning to Mr. Chris Hinton, Miss Brandon Clark, Sheila Green, Sheila Robbins. We want to Mary Lee. We want to say Chief Dennis, Chef Dennis, Crystal Hinton, Angela Crump, Angie Crump. We want to say good morning to you. Y'all are the best. And thank you so much for tuning in to the most talked about radio show in the whole wide world. If you'd like to be a special guest, a sponsor, or intern, or if you want to be in our audience, all you have to do is email us at FYIRadioShowLive@gmail.com. Give us your information, your email, and we'll give you the email you back and let you know what date and we want you to be in our audience on that day. We'll send it back to you. Also, if you want to be on a partner with us, or you want to be a special guest, or if you got some ideas and you think that we need to do this to help our community to rise above mere survivor, inboxes at Edward Everett's Facebook page, Miss Yolanda the Lady Hinton's Facebook page, FYI Facebook page, or email us at FYIRadioShowLive@gmail.com, or you can call us at 757-714-7861.
Absolutely. We look forward to talking to Chef Dennis and getting in touch with him. And also, Sheila Roberts says, happy birthday, Mr. E.
Thank you, Sheila.
God bless you all. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend.
2 up, 2 down, VA.